We have been waiting since 2019 for Cuphead, the delicious last course, and I am happy to say it was well worth the wait, and it is an insane $8 US, featuring some of the most incredible artwork and a soundtrack that never misses. This is a DLC that any fan of the base game has to play. Miss Chalice is a delight to play as, and boy, I cannot say enough positive things about this one, so let's get into it in the XboxEra review of Cuphead, the delicious last course.
Oh, Chalice, it's time to go adventuring. Chalice, oh, Chalice, always use the recipe, always use the recipe, always use the recipe. Yeah!
This DLC is available once you beat the first mausoleum of the game. The new Boatman can take you back and forth from each of the game's islands, which is a welcome addition to the entire package. You've been summoned by the ethereal ghost Miss Chalice. You quickly find out that she has a cookie that can let her swap places with either Cuphead or Mugman and let her be used during stages. It's the invention of Chef Saltbaker, who has an even more incredible recipe in the works, the Wonder Tart. This tart will bring Miss Chalice back to life in full, and you are tasked with tracking down its exotic ingredients. Each is held by one of the new DLC Island's bosses, and you'll have to knock them out to procure them. By far, the biggest additions to the overall package of Cuphead are having Miss Chalice be playable in every encounter, and the new weapons and charms that the game introduces. She feels incredible to play, with her parry being a forward dash, and holding down and pressing the Y button being an invincibility roll that saved my life more times than I can count. Even after defeating every new boss, I had only unlocked the first few new weapons, which were both great, the Crack Shot and the Converge Shot. The former shoots in a straight line for high damage, but if it doesn't connect, it'll crack off in the nearest enemy's direction for a free, albeit lighter hitting attack. Converge Shot shoots 3 electrical beams in a W shape for a wide spread of damage that is immensely satisfying. That is just the start though, as so much more is available if you have the coins. One difference between the DLC and the base game is that there are no platforming levels. Instead, some cool new additions were introduced in the form of a set of challenge levels that appear to be tied to an overarching secret on the new island. The main star of the show, though, is the animation in the DLC, which is some of the greatest I have ever seen in any medium. Everything still being hand-drawn with no shortcuts taken helps make it look absolutely stunning. Miss Chalice alone has thousands and thousands of cells of animation to integrate her into every aspect of the base title along with this DLC. There's a unique super for every weapon, full animations for flight, and so much more. It just looks absolutely incredible, and it was well worth the wait. The soundtrack is better than the base game, owing in large part to a far larger assortment of musicians in the orchestra. The DLC was made mostly during the pandemic, so they had to record with no more than 8 musicians in the studio at once, but still pushed through to have upwards of over 100 musicians per song when needed. There is no voice work in the game, and the writing style is brilliantly in line with the base game. It's both serious and damned funny, but aimed at kids, but it still holds up for adults, Pixar style. I ended up beating all of the main DLC boss content in a little over an hour, but your mileage may vary. For the hardest core Cupheadians out there, it might be 30 minutes, and for some, the average is supposedly around 3 hours to clear out everything in the new island. Priced at only $8 US, and with the base game discounted at launch, it is well worth the price. In conclusion, Cuphead, the delicious last course, is an incredible experience that everyone who possibly can should play through. The animation work is consistently jaw-dropping. With an imagination to it, you have to see to truly understand. Miss Chalice and the new weaponry and charms are all excellent additions to what was already a stellar package, and you can even complete all of it on simple mode for once. Everyone should at least see, if not play this expansion, because it is truly wonderful. As always, thank you so much for watching, and if you can like, comment, and subscribe, it is the lifeblood of a YouTube channel, and it'll really help us grow. And we'll see you here next time on XboxEra.